Hi guys, FK8 Performance Reviews. We're finally about to go out in the new Honda Civic Type R. Obviously you know and you would have seen my video, and if you haven't, top right hand corner of the screen, watch our previous generation Honda Civic Type R. We're about to go out in, not this red one, we're actually about to go out in the white one that's coming now. If you, Johnny, if you just get that. We're about to go out in that one there. Okay, let me show you a bit more around the car. This time the car is on 20-inch alloys, really nice big brakes on there with Brembo caliper. Quite big on the rear as well, but not vented. Again, like I said, we're going out on the white one, not the red one. But one thing to note about this car is it's basically faster, lower, stiffer by 38%, and lighter than ever before. And it really is an awesome car, and I can't wait to go out on it. So let's just see what people basically, whether the hype is justifiable. Car's obviously also got a lot of active aero on it. We'll take you around the inside as well. Have you been around there? Yeah. So let's take you. Have you got the keys, haven't you? Have I got them? Nice little start up there, Type R display down here. Really quite a nice place to be. I'll show you more of the interior a little bit later, but yeah, it's got really nice steering wheel, gear knob, nice short kind of throw gearbox. We'll see what that's like when we go out for a test drive. Lovely bucket seats, nice little bits of carbon fibre, loads of it's actually a really nice place to be. It's similar to the last one, but just a little bit better, which is really nice as well. Rev or okay, so we're finally out in the Honda Civic Type R. Put the car in comfort mode, which is not a mode that I'd normally put the car in, but I just want to see what its kind of manners are like in comfort, basically, before we try the sports mode and then the R plus mode, so the angry mode. So we're just on some kind of country roads, got a few lumps and bumps, and on comfort mode, yeah, you can feel straight away it's definitely going to be fairly raw, because I'm not being funny, as much as you put it in the comfort mode, there's only so much you're going to be able to soften up a set of racing dampeners and suspension. So yeah, we'll see what it's like. Let's put it on, put it into sport, because we've got a nice roundabout. Yeah. Jesus, that grips. Do you know what? Straight away, normally, pause as well. Jesus. Yeah, that's damn quick. And it's crazy because it's only got another 10 horsepower, but because they've done so many little things to it, like stiffen it, lower it, it feels so much quicker than the one that we've driven before. And we really love the one prior, so the one that's just obviously gone. But no word of a lie, that feels completely different. The other one just prior feels like a real proper hot hatch, you know, lively high-end hot hatch. This feels not worse, not in between, it feels better. It literally feels like, it doesn't feel like any of the current bred hot hatches I've ever driven. It feels like, and we haven't even put it on R plus mode either yet, it feels, and I've said this before, any good hot hatch, when it's good, it feels like, basically it feels like almost race car like. This one genuinely, and I think I'm able to say it because I do race, this feels like a race car. It feels so raw, but comfortable enough. I know I've heard people saying about the ride being really uncomfortable. It isn't. It's not race car uncomfortable. It's definitely stiffer, and you can feel it feels racy. But the handling, it feels like a full-on, full-bred race car. It feels insane. So let's pop it into R plus mode, because we've got a nice straight ahead. dials have all gone all angry, all gone all red and everything like that, and I'm going to drop it down. Let's drop it down even more. Oh, lovely. Rev matching as well. So we're at 3,500 RPM, we're at 30 mile an hour. We're going to go punch roll, 30 mile an hour, 3,500 revs. Away we go, then turbo kicks in. Revs run out, hit the rev limiter. Oh, Jesus. Woo! Oh, and the anchors are good as well. Yes. The brakes are very good as well, we like that. Really quick. On R+ mode it really chases and hits the rev limiter very quick, so I think you need to get used to this car. It makes you feel like you're a hero as well. It makes you feel like you're kind of doing your kind of throttle blips and your heel and toeing, but it's doing it automatically, which is pretty cool. Pedal position for heel and toe actually is really quite good. Let's see what it's like for heel and toe as well. So great. Didn't quite get the match right, but it's nice position. Really nice position for heel and toe. But it does a throttle match and a rev match. So to be fair, I'm in R+ mode, so I'm probably trying to overcome what the computer's trying to do anyway. So to be fair, rev matching or trying to rev match and do your heel and toe on this car is unnecessary in many respects. So. But it's awesome, it's absolutely awesome. I'm going to keep driving this for you guys. I just want to get used to kind of... It's quick. So near 7,000 RPM rev limiter, brakes brilliant, chassis feels beautiful. But you've got to, as soon as it gets near the top of that red line, 7,000 RPM, you've got to get your shift done. If you don't and it hits off the rev limiter, you'll feel it kind of slows down. You get a tiny bit of lag, but if you get everything right, Jesus, it's seamless and it is incredibly quick. This feels like it's got more than 310 odd horsepower, 320 horsepower. It is so quick. It is so quick for a hot hatch. In a straight line, categorically quicker. Rolling, that is, and I've seen videos of against Focus RS. In a straight line, rolling, I would imagine this would annihilate something like a Focus RS. From a grip situation, from a dig, from a drag. Yeah, probably not. It'd probably give it a good run, but I think the RS would have the legs. But pretty soon, as soon as it gets up to about 50 mile an hour, I think this would start reeling in cars like that and saying, "Not today, Focus RS, not today." This is incredible. I absolutely love it. I need to find some more twisty roads so you can see what this chassis is like. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's have another little go. Yeah, when you put your foot down, it hits you hard. It really has got some brilliant usable torque, and it's just incredibly fast. But it's got everything. Steering weight is absolutely beautiful, spot on. Nice bit of assist, but a nice weight to it, and it really is, yeah, quite a nice steering weight, which I love. And it's got so much punch, and it's so torquey. It's absolutely superb. But the handling, that is what this car is all about. The handling feels like a hunkered down. It feels like it's just sucking down on the road. It literally feels like it's sucking down on the road and just giving you that grip and that confidence that you need. It's just superb, absolutely superb. What I love about this car is it's got a mechanical differential, which is brilliant. So you can feel and hear that mechanical differential doing what it needs to do to just grip and hunker on that road. I'm going to turn off the traction control now as well, because that might give us a little bit more. Sometimes embedded in the safety systems, the traction control, and not having the traction control off kind of still lowers or kind of softens the map. So perhaps it might be a bit more aggressive with the traction control off, and I always like to take traction control off anyway on cars. So but yeah, we've got some beautiful country roads, we've got a little bit of traffic, so we're going to wait till the traffic clears. We're definitely you know, on the right roads for this car. These roads are lumpy and bumpy, but if I'm honest, it doesn't feel you know, unaccomplished on roads like this. And I would go as far to say I think you could easily daily it. I know I could, but I'm used to sporty hard cars, or reasonably hard cars, and I love them that way. I like cars like that, and I can genuinely live with them every day. It isn't raw enough to make me go, God, I wouldn't want to have this car on the road. This definitely ticks the boxes to have as a fast. Sounds better than the old outgoing model as well, which is great. Let's wind down the windows for you so you can hear. Probably hear a bit, you can hear a bit of wastegate chatter and a bit of flutter as well actually, which is pretty cool. That's 60 mile an hour there, boom, done. Easy around the 5.5 second mark, like they said. And this car has got everything. Brakes to match the absolutely fine chassis it has. This car is a road going race car, I'm telling you. Honda absolutely nailed it. Right guys, so we've only had the car a short amount of time, but honestly guys, if you're thinking about getting a hot hatch and you've driven some of the others, make sure you have driven the others to compare. I have to say, honestly, hand on heart, this is the new hot hatch king. This car, this Type R, this car has been getting all kinds of praises from so many people. I've now driven it, and I'm telling you, this is a full-on race car for the road. It is absolutely unbelievable. Honda, done this badge proud. I'm a massive Type R fan, obviously I race it, and this is back to kind of the best. This really is. For me, Honda, you guys have absolutely nailed it. This car is amazing. I'm off to go and rob a bank for the extra money that I haven't got at the moment after my racing, and I'm going to go and buy one of these, I think. Absolutely amazing. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, goodbye. Make sure you subscribe, like, as always. Take care.